a big reason why I left is, for one, okay, there's two big things. One is Hassan, how he runs the clan, how he treats his ranks, how he treats
Yeah.
his members and everything. Okay, I got fed up with that. Two is um when Elmir makes a full out without me knowing, and he's an elder but considers himself as a leader or whatever he wants.
Yeah,
But
that's
he goes on Shark Brew. Every time he gets unbanned, he stirs up drama, all right, with other clans. And then it's my ass that's on the spotlight and getting the clan, and all this beef and all that shit, Like, I don't mind having, like, a clan to, fight or get, like, a small little rivalry
yeah, yeah.
going. But, like, if a full out is basically, like foe and EOP type shit, and I don't think Envy's on that level.
No,
So
I think
deep down that it was never gonna happen. For one, my clan can't, or Envy can't pull 100 in that date they set, July 23rd or whatever, and they can't pull 100 by then. I know that, for one. For two, they don't have a member list, so it's not
yeah,
even official because that's required. And three, quality just, their quality isn't perfected. Their rank structure, it's based off of favoritism with Hassan.
yeah,
And when I joined Envy, I brought balance. I introduced Envy to Discord. I was the first one that brought up, let's get a forums and all this. But Hassan and the elders, they're used to old shit. They don't like to adapt to new things. So
yeah.
we just went like that, and I just got sick of it. I'm leading a clan with a bunch of ranks that don't like to adapt to new things,
All right.
and
Yeah.
that brings good. But they don't understand that. So
The chemistry wasn't there in Envy. I mean, that's why you left. And the communication wise, like, Elmi didn't let you know about the full out. And obviously, like, this guy is well below you, and you're supposed to be above him.
yeah, there's
So,
there's no there's
yeah,
no set structure in that clan.
yeah,
Um, like, if you're gonna like set a full out against
yeah,
another clan, and then I have to find out like a day later by like a proud member or some shit, like, yo, we have a full out or something. I was like, what? And it's always the same guy. Elmir's the guy that starts drama. Hassan's the guy that he's fucking weird. He just doesn't know. Like,
yeah,
okay, don't get me wrong. Hassan's like a good caller. He's a decent caller, but all he is a warlord. He's not a
yeah,
leader. He doesn't understand the management side of a clan. He doesn't understand organization. He doesn't understand like what needs to be done. He doesn't understand all that stuff behind the scenes.
yeah.
And that's where I brought balance. I'm not that good of a caller like him, but I brought balance in terms of leadership wise. Like, I introduced a lot of new things that helped the clan. I trained all these ranks that are in there right now.
Yeah.
I did everything for them. But I can't lead a clan when I had good chemistry with all the people I trained up. Like, there's some of their councils, their officers. I trained all of them up, but I can't lead a clan when it's 50-50 and I'm not 100% with the other 50.
Yeah.
If he comes on only twice a week, he comes on for inners to call and then Saturdays and logs off, and I'm dealing everything during the week,
Yeah.
events, all that, and he comes on and like reverts something I do, and he's not really active, that's just going against me, and it makes my job harder. So I couldn't
Right.
deal with that anymore.
Yeah, it's like he's not taking your opinion into consideration, even though like you're the one like putting in the shift and
Yeah,
stuff like
it's a
that.
it's a dictatorship over there.
I was literally gonna just say that.
Yeah, it a hundred
You know,
percent is.
yeah, it's supposed to be like a voting process and like democratic. That's the way like we run it here. It's like if anything like wants to get done, then we all have to like put it like discuss it first, share ideas, and then we vote on it. And I mean, obviously, like Hassan isn't that type of guy. Like you said before, like he's just a warlord.
Yeah, that's what I
Doesn't
brought to the rank
yeah
team too. Like, they're not used to that. They've been
yeah
running with us on like the old ranks and elders. And then when I came 6 months ago, they all told me, this is the best version of Envy. It's the longest opening or whatever. It's successful XLPC to LPC conversion so far. All this and that. And then, but I told BYs, I told them like those ranks will go crazy in a month. You know, I said that
Yeah.
balance. I was in between Hassan and the ranks, so they wouldn't go crazy. But now that I'm gone and Kratos is gone, Kratos was my other half. Like,
Yeah.
now that we're gone, that clan will fall. I don't care if you rank up all these elders. I don't care if you bring John C, kids from BT back to call free or whatever, it's not gonna work.
Did
They will get
Kratos just sorry?
they will
Did Kratos just go inactive, or
yeah,
did he?
he's starting work soon and he
Oh,
went inactive. But he left way earlier before. Like me and him talked. Like me and him, he brought me to Envy, so me and him were really
hmm.
close, and we still are. But yeah, he told me like he's been with Hassan for like 6 years, but he's fed up with him too.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, like I've known Hassan for a while, like how he runs Envy, and I know Kratos has as well has been like his right hand man. But as far as I've known, and as even recently as I've dealt with Kratos, like he's also a very reasonable guy,
Oh
and
yeah,
yeah, I mean both of you are just very reasonable and easy to speak with. So, but then obviously like some people just ruin it for others. So last week, I don't know if you saw the videos or even the leaks, but
yeah,
like
I heard the audio.
it was yeah.
I mean, it's so easy to get in that clan and
Yeah.
get access on their TS. Like it's a joke. That's why I was always pushing like let's have a application process, do all this, But Hassan just wanted to give people a recruit rank, and you're in the clan if you have a peer. So it's too damn easy to leak them.
Yeah, I mean, sure, like you'll get a couple guys or you'll get a lot of guys in, but at the same time, the con is, well, you're gonna get leaks in very easily. So,
Yeah,
without forums or without like an application and format, as you
yeah.
said.
And his mindset is like, if we have applications, people aren't gonna join because they don't want to fill out shit. When every other LPC has one. So it's doable, but he doesn't, open his eyes. He, like I said, he doesn't adapt to new things. So,
So, I mean, I guess is there anything like maybe you wanna, I guess, say since we're here, if
um,
there's anything on your mind?
I mean, if yeah, I don't think I'll join FI like 100%. Um, because I don't think they don't focus envy. So I need a clan that focuses envy, and I think AO is the one. I mean, that's the only clan. Um,
Yeah, I mean, it's trust me, this wouldn't be the first time we've I guess had issues with them or issues with Hassan himself, and I mean he's a hard guy to like speak to, and so like when obviously like when you guys came around 6 months ago and moved up, like we really didn't we wanted to be as nice as possible and like have like friendly relationships because in the past it hasn't been the same. I'm not sure if you're too familiar with like Envy's past with like us, but it wasn't always the best.
yeah,
But this time around we were like, okay, let's try to be friendly because at the same time, like we're not trying to close clans. I think people right now, and I think what Hassan like his obsession is to like find an easy target and to close them, which I don't. I hate that ideology because if you do try to do that, then you're closing competition, and I think ultimately, like you might slump yourself. I've seen it happen so many times. So I'd rather just be, um, reasonable and try to help. Especially like if a clan is like pulling low and you're pulling low, then you need
yeah,
as much help from each other as you possibly can. Because you are your own competition. You are on your own like. So who else are you gonna fight
yeah, yeah.
if Envy's gone? So, but
And
you know,
and he wanted to. So his plans when we moved up, he was like, all right, yo, first clan was gonna be AAL because they pulled the lowest, and then we're gonna move to FI, and then we're gonna move to Apex, and then so on. Like whoever pulled the lowest to highest was an order for him in his mind. And in the
Yeah.
back of my mind, I always knew like you're not gonna close these clans. They've been out for years. Envy they won't close because of envy. They've been long out longer. So that's not really gonna happen.
Yeah.
Um, but what was I gonna say? Um,
About his mindset, perhaps. Like maybe he had a wrong mindset. Or...
closing. No wait. Fuck. Oh yeah. And he was. Oh yeah. The reason why I also left and like basically won his head now is because for one, like Hassani's crazy, but it
Yeah.
was like and Elmer was there and he was like, "Yo, Has, like, I got your IP now. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna like hit you offline, all this shit, all that." And Elmer, he has my IRL and address and all that, so. I don't really care. The fat fuck's not gonna do anything. If he wants, he can come fly down to Florida. I got like, but I knew it was all fake, but still, just for that, because you're gonna, do
Threaten.
me dirty like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
when I'm stepping down. I was
Yeah.
just gonna step down to Elder in the first
Hmm.
place and, just come once a week to like
Yeah.
Saturdays or some shit. But now that, he tried to pull that card with me and say like, you put my clan in the grave and I have to come back and, pick it up and all
Wow.
this. you know, and he'd said it in front of like, ranks and other members. So
Wow.
I wouldn't be, I wouldn't be like tilted if it was just one-on-one because I'm used to that. That's how he is. But if you're gonna just throw me out like that, then, I'm not gonna be one of your like puppet ranks and be
Mm,
your little bitch and be scared,
yeah.
But yeah, man, I give it a month. I give it, I give it 3 weeks for internally, all the ranks going crazy with him, and I'll give it a month for just the clan totally falling apart. His members, all they get is, rev trips. They don't know what, GDZ wars are. They don't know like Sunday wars,
Yeah.
and they think, and Hassan told me like, yo, our clan will live off of Saturday free to play and just midweek rev trips. And I told him like, this clan will die out if you just rely on your pay to play action being rev trips during the midweeks. Because one, like I led most of them, and I knew like firsthand, like this clan is not ready yet,
Yeah.
and they get smacked by like random teams. It's not even named. Like,
Yeah. I was
and
wondering.
you can just tell by their gear. Like, people don't quest in that clan. They don't know what you know, fucking holy books are. They don't know like what end ranging is. They don't know how to tank. They don't know what chins are. So it was gonna be a hard process. But now that I'm gone, like they will never go pay to play. I know that for sure. And you can't have a clan that only does one style of server when the other style is favorited more than in the whole community. Like so.
Yeah.
And that's
And
another reason why we lost like a lot of members. Like we dropped a lot of members like 2 months ago because people realized like we're never gonna do pay to play or like it'll just take a lot of work when there's other LPCs that are already doing it. They're already set up for that. And a lot of people left, Envy because they wanted both style. They wanted that balance, like you were saying.